Is he good? Depends on what game. I think he's pretty new, so he's not like experienced at all. He picked up this game not too long ago, but he hasn't really like got the chance to do any runs. He's done some episode 4 and some episode 1 as far as I know. Slide to F1 one-handed. One-handed. Wow. I'm wondering how you're gonna do the braking and entering cutscene skip with one hand, since the analog stick matters for that. And, well, running in general would be hard with one hand. We probably have to develop some kind of weird way to hold the controller. Roshan was left side? Yeah. Taking the picture of Roshan there is referred to as early Roshan. I'm not gonna say I found it, but I'm the one who implemented it in runs, at least. This picture is... the caption here is different on PAL and NTSC. On NTSC it says motorized winch or whatever. Or maybe it was electrical, I don't remember. Some of the names of the pictures are different on the PAL and NTSC versions. There's some differences in episode 5 as well. So, how many guards you get here is RNG. My PB had perfect RNG, so I'm gonna lose a lot of time here, unfortunately. Probably be behind, but I can make it all up in the rest of this episode. Why did I do that? It wouldn't even have saved time if I managed to get the picture on the first frame. So I don't know why I even went for it, and I failed it, so it lost me like half a second. Okay, so there's one left, which is Neela. She can be a troll. I think this is 2 or 3 guards. Which, to be honest, isn't too bad. That's like 18 seconds lost or something. Or no, it's not that much, is it? Maybe it is. I don't know. 22, 21. But I can make it all up. I can save a bunch of time on casual segments, like here, and then I have had a death during Battle of the Chopper. And this was sloppy, and then I died on a failed a cutscene skip on the operation, so that's 30 seconds. Murray could take it out with some of the local armaments, but he won't be able to get inside the palace until Sly lowers the drawbridge for him. I think this is the only job in the entire game where we actually death abuse. Like without skipping cutscenes. I don't know why I glitch jumped. That wasn't smart. This cutscene is quite short. This one could probably be skipped with fake floor, but it would require a lot of testing, and it's pretty short, so we don't think it would save any time. Oh right, close to contest episode 4 with death abuse twice. Never mind me, I'm stupid. But yeah, those two are the only times with death abuse. Drop attention guards. If you jump up on here while you have while the guards are onto you, this guard right here will spot you and you will lose a shit ton of time. Fiske floor. Yeah. We do a fake floor in a job in this episode called Boardroom Brawl to skip an intro cutscene. It's in like what, 15 minutes? 15 minutes or so. So to prepare for the death abuse, we take damage because it's faster to do now. I want to take this side. Where do I live? Norway. Western Norway. With all the fjords, mountains, etc. That was a death to spawn back here. Skipping to having to run all the way back. That was a decent lower the drawbridge. It wasn't anything special. You're from Sweden. Nice. So I'm pretty much tied with my PB at this point. And Steal a Tuxedo is a very challenging job. It's like very demanding in terms of mechanical skill, if you want to save time.
No. No tux, no entry.
American. Cheeseburger loading your shotgun. Well. Wow, SEO.
At a party this ritzy, there has to be a spare penguin suit around here somewhere.
Nice, Liam. Oh shit, run please. So here I like to turn the camera. It's not necessary, but it stops two guards from spawning that can end up being in your way. And they, most likely both of those two would be in your way. I can't speak, dude. So yeah. The exclamation point level command gets laggy if several people does it after each other. But it's popping up. All the different people going the exclamation point level.
What do I look for inside the rooms? Any plan which involves ransacking is okay with me.
The bots announces level ups in chats whenever you, for each 5th level basically. So so For level 5, 10, 15, 20, etc., you're gonna get an announcement, I guess. Oh, wow. From Oslo? Hell no. I'm from Western Norway. If you know where Ålesund is, that's pretty much where I'm from. Not too far away, but it's a few hours to drive. The randoms are always in a set spot. That's why I know where they are. I actually wish they would randomize them though sometimes. It would become more of a challenge, but it would also mean that it's a lot of RNG into it. And I don't like RNG, but there's one guard that can spawn that can be annoying inside right here. Here we do a cutscene skip. It's pretty easy, but I've actually failed it a bunch lately. I got it. Basically, you hit the mission trigger, and then you have like a second or two to run over to this lever and do the action. That will abort the cutscene pretty much. Nice, that was very good. So yeah, saved 40 seconds. This is an auto scroller. This is quite boring to watch and to do, especially when you've done it several times. I need to speak slow so people can understand what I'm saying because I suck at talking. I'm pretty much tied with Cuber at this point. I'm 25 seconds behind, but I got the loot, and that takes roughly 20 seconds to get. He gets another one later on, which takes 40 seconds to get, but it's worth more.
Alright, I know just the girl for the job. Constable Mila, you look lovely this evening.
Sorry? Do I know you?
I used to chase after you back in Paris.
Paris? Sly Cooper? You aren't by any chance here to turn yourself in. Old Ironsides would fall out of her dress.
Good at speaking. Oh, thank you.
Enchanté. Try to memorize the steps. Now your turn. Nice. Using me to get at old Ironsides.
Yes, I am. Do you mind?
Not at all. Lovely.
You can actually screw up this dancing pretty badly without actually failing. It's not something I want to show off though, because if you fail both all three, you fail, or all four, or whatever, how many is on the screen. If you fail them all, you fail, I think. But if you fail like all but one, I don't think you fail actually. Ninjas is back. He's so slow that he didn't reply before now. He was getting lunch, if I recall correctly. Also, if I compare against best split times, I'm pretty much tied with it, which is very interesting because that means this is the best run I've ever had,
Your friend here is quite an accomplished
and that's good.
dancer. To make him look good. Please, Mila. His skills far surpass you.
Perhaps later you and I might share a dance.
Like, this run is a bit solid, but it's not perfect or anything. It's decent, I guess. We can reset the game here to just skip the mission briefing. The mission briefing is estimated to be roughly 50 seconds long. Resetting the game is roughly 49 seconds long for me, so I can save a second. But if I screw up everything, or anything rather, with the game, or with the reset, I actually lose time from resetting here. It's funny how it works out. But yeah, saving or losing time on that segment is mostly movement. If you have perfect movement, it's basically if you split late or early or whatever last time. And this time, of course, that was a 48, I think. Which means I saved about 2 seconds from resetting the game there. It's interesting. My reset times vary from 48 to 51. It's usually at 49 or something. So getting a 48 there is really good for me. For PS2, isn't the reset slower or shorter for PS2? Aren't they like 30 seconds? But you have to like watch so and so much of the cutscene or whatever before you can actually reset, because saving is weird on PS2. So minor movements can manipulate the way the truck goes here. So I'm manipulating him to go where I want him to go, but it's hard. That's one of the harder harder jobs to optimize and have consistent good time at. This cutscene is really short, so I want to basically not go AFK and watch chat, which I always does, and actually focus on the game, because it's not long at all. Really, Nero? Is that something? Completely clear memory card. Wow.
You sure look spooked.
Elephant Rampage is one of those jobs who are really like tricky movements. There's a lot of glitch high jumps in this job, and some of those are really tricky to do correctly. And if you screw them up, you have to like react properly, and
To one of the elephant's backs, but
you have to basically react real time. So the only thing you can do to actually like get better at this job is to do it a lot of times. So we knock off one gem here, and now he's gonna be all crazy. Skip around here, get onto the water wheel. And now I want to go left and jump off a barrel. Perfect first elephant. Now you go left. Getting on the fence or whatever of this bridge and setting up for a glitch high jump onto his back. If you screw it up, there's several backups. That was okay. A funny thing is you actually have to stand on his back in order to be able to knock the gem loose. Jumping from the fountain is possible, but really hard. You don't want to take too much damage here because you want full HP for the next fake floor we're gonna do on the next job. So I'm gonna lose a bunch of time. That's like 10 seconds lost over my gold, so I'm gonna lose a few seconds. So here is fake floor without paraladder. Oops. Oh my god, dude. Can you stop? Run into this on purpose to not take damage but get invincibility frames so I can run through the lasers. Because I'm always on low health at this point. Hey, fellas. So that was pretty clean. Some poor movements inside, but it's okay. Cobb, hey Cobb. There's a way we can like stay on top of the elephants, but it requires getting knocked off as you're picking up the gem, falling into the water, and yeah, it's pretty difficult. According to C, it's really simple, but it's really hard for me at least. So coins in this job is based on how many it's already spawned, I think. So there's no hurry in like destroying everything as fast as possible or destroying as much as possible, because if you kill a certain amount, it won't drop any more coins anyways, or something. It's weird how it works, and you don't really need that many coins either. Like at this coin count, I'm very good in terms of coins, and never expect Sly to do anything. He can do anything. He can do stuff sometimes, but 99% of the time he won't. And it's an auto scholar basically until the last terminal, which is just semi auto scrolly or whatever. And it counts down from, I think it's 5, so I'm at 5 now, or Bentley is at 5 now. And every time he goes down a level or up a level, he switches sides, so it's chill mode basically. You don't have a PS3 anymore. Okay. You have a PS4. I don't see any reason getting a PS4. Or like, I see a reason, but it's, in my opinion, not worth it because it's like really expensive. So now we're heading to level 1 access or whatever. It's still an autoscaler up until the point where Bentley says, "This is tense, I can taste it." Our objective then is to clear all the guards. Can you just... That lost guard, dude. Do we skip cutscene here? Yes, we do. Okay. X1, Xbox One. I've heard it going the backwards compatibility way, which is nice. Also, why don't I have my dashboard open? I had the front page of Twitch open for some reason. Or not the front page, but my following list or whatever. Here's a tricky cutscene skip we can do. It's it saves about 26 seconds, and it's pretty precise for me at least. I can't seem to get it too often. But because the cutscene loads for a certain amount of time, we want to kill ourselves in the right time window, I guess. That should be it. Yes, it is. Haha. That saves 26 seconds. I don't like to jump too much in here or on the bridge because I tend to just jump off if I do. I have the camera like that to manipulate the guards' spawn locations, so I don't run into guards on without wanting to, I guess. By having the camera like that, we can spawn all the guards behind us instead of in front of us. When is STTQ? It's in like a few weeks, I think. It's at the end of July.
You in position?
Get us a button.
Initiate phase 2. I'll take care of Carmelita and the crowd. You handle the heavy lifting.
Alright. In my opinion, a minimum requirement of a sub button should be like streaming regularly for like a year or half a year or something, because yeah, I don't want non-dedicated streamers to get partner. And I've been streaming on and off since like December. That laugh though.
Familiar to me. Are you a law
I can deal with Bruce while on the job.
I need it. Yeah. If I ever get to the point where I feel I'm big enough, I guess, to get a sub button, I may apply, but I'm not nowhere close at this point. I would say I should have at least 50 viewers on every stream and 2,000 followers or something at least. Thank you, brothers. It was supposed to be some kind of like a mocking laughter, or like, is that supposed to be a joke laughter, but it ended up being just like I don't even know, a weird one. The thing is, I'm streaming when I have free time, I guess, and when the internet is, I guess, unoccupied. And the internet at this point, like at this point in my family, my internet is
What's your name?
unoccupied only when I'm home alone, essentially, or when I'm the only one
How?
uh,
Could've. What?
around, I guess. Yeah, I heard the sad news. They do list a minimum for like partner, but I don't think they use it, to be honest. Like the requirement says like you should have like 100 viewers and whatnot, but people with 1,000 followers are partner, dude, with 10 regular viewers. It's weird. I don't know. I wouldn't say no if they randomly like PM'd me, hey, we wouldn't be partner, but I don't think that's how it works. You have to like apply. This is tits. I heard about dude, I always forget his name, dude. Not to like, be disrespectful, but I keep forgetting all these Japanese persons' names. But yeah, I heard about his death. The Nintendo CEO, president, everything. I actually browsed Reddit because just to see what they said and like check the hashtags on Twitter. And I get emotional so easily, so. Hey, gold. Satoru Iwata. That's the guy.